The protest has now entered level 2.2. The protestants stormed the house of the Honorable Minister of FCT, Wike in Port Harcourt. We witnessed in Yobe where protestants stormed the governor's residence. And this is now telling politicians that when you don't behave right or you don't make policies that are of the people, it's just a matter of time. One day the people will revoke. And that is what is happening in Nigeria right now. Let's not forget that in Bangladesh, the people occupy the house of the resident of the prime minister, of which she flew out of the country under the cover of the military and submitted her resignation letter. Then there is now an interim government in Bangladesh, of which they will come up with an election very, very soon. I believe that when that news broke, many Nigerians begin to have this thought. It is high time to occupy the state governors and even down to the president's residence in Abuja. But this is not even the major reason. The reason for the protest is to make sure that the president attend to the issues being raised by the protestants, and as well as try his possible best to solve those particular problems. Not to say that he should leave office, but after 2-3 days of the protest, days where some of the protestants were being killed by the security agency, the protest took another turn. And since then, we have witnessed a lot of vandalization in the northern part of the country, as well as a call for the president to resign or even leave the office. We have also seen that the Russian flag has been seen flying all over the country, and this is now becoming a different agenda as it stands today. It's causing a lot of division among those who even supported the protest right from the beginning. The government, to me, caused all this problem for themselves. The president ought to address the nation before Sunday, but he chooses to wait till on Sunday. And after addressing the nation, there was nothing to take home from his address, because the issues bothering Nigerians were not mentioned in that address at all. Rather, he was, trying to tell people how he has been able to share rice, share money, and recently after the address, he has approved 570 billion naira as grants to youth, and the money is to be disbursed to state governors for them to share it. You see, this is where the problem lies. The 570 billion naira that you are releasing for disbursement for grants, I don't know how are you going to trace it. For what purpose is that money going to be used? How is it going to benefit the economy of today? The people are definitely not going to be happy with this, even if you give them 50,000 naira each for the next 4 months. The best thing to do as the government is to listen. Probably, give subsidy, you already even pay yourself. Look at how you can, make sure that the fuel price reduce, and then take back the minimum wage which you took to 70,000 from 30,000, and then look at other ways, especially insecurity. Be decisive, end this insecurity immediately, because I trust this our security agency. I don't believe that they only have most when it comes to protests in Nigeria, where you see them showing their force, killing innocent people here and there. But when it comes to banditry, Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS, unknown gunmen, and the rest, there seems not to be active. So the president needs to be decisive in that angle, and then look at how he can reduce the number of his appointees and even merge some ministry, and then appoint professionals to handle some of those almost all the ministry, and not to appoint based on political compensation. So if you take those steps, you won't be seeing anybody on the street. It is a known fact, and everybody understands that all the demands cannot be met in one day. And the people are not foolish and they're not stupid. What they are asking is that let us even see the steps of Mr. President. Let's see how he is going to address. If your body language and what you said and what you are doing, correspond with what the people are demanding for, then here we go. But unfortunately, we are yet to see that. And that is the reason why the people are still on the streets. What do you make of this? Let's have this conversation in the comment section. Thank you for watching.